Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Angle. My name is Shantanu Vyas and I'm here with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about the Olympics. Yes, the Olympics are upon us. There's been a lot of talk about the athletes' performance, a lot of other stuff, and how it has shaped up. And there has been a genuine struggle to make this tournament happen, and now that it's finally upon us and it's happening, let's talk about how India's campaign is going so far. So we'll talk about how many medals we have won, the probable medals, and certain aspects about it which could have been even much more better. So yeah, let's jump into that. First, talking about India's winner, and that is Mirabai Shanu. She won the silver medal in the weightlifting games in the 49 kilograms category. I mean, she received a hero's welcome when she came back, and deservedly so. And also she got some other prizes by Domino's Pizza, and shout out to Domino's out here for doing a stellar job for sending a particular delivery of a large bunch of pizzas to her place, where she clearly mentioned that she loves pizzas, and she could not have it because she was training and she had gone home after 2 long years. I mean, this just shows athletes are ready to go the distance, they're ready to go to that peril to win that medal and just to make India proud. I mean, this is the kind of sacrifice they put in, and this is the level of mental toughness they have, and going into these kind of particular tournaments. And it's really, really good to see, and it's a privilege to see these kind of athletes, I would say that. And in no way or form, them winning a medal or them not winning a medal defines their greatness. They're just great to be out there, and the thought of them to represent and to sacrifice so much is also a great gesture. Now let's talk about the probable medals. I think the first probable medal is Lovlina Borgohain. Yes, she's a women's boxer at the welterweight category. She's secured a medal, but that is where she doesn't want to stop at. She clearly quoted that she wants to go for gold, and she can, because in her first World Boxing Championship participation, she secured a bronze medal. So I don't see her why she can't do it, and she should completely go for it. If she believes in it, she will get the gold. I do believe that, and I don't want to stop her here. You look at the likes of Katie Taylor, who's also been an Olympian, and now she is a multi-weight, multi-champion, holder of different belts. So I do believe some big boxing promotion should tap this up and expand this potential and just absolutely project it globally. I want to see Indian boxing, doing very well at a global stage, among the likes of, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Katie Taylor, all these big names, I'd love to see an Indian name out there. Let's talk about another one. This is Kamalpreet Kaur. She has secured a place in the discus throw final. Yes, you heard that right. She is the first woman in the discus throw games to have breached the 65-meter mark. Yes, I mean, so she's a legend right there, I mean, I don't know whether if she wins the gold or not, that doesn't this, but she's a legend already for doing that and breaking that kind of record. But yes, full support for her on Monday, on the 2nd of August. Be glued to your television and support her nonetheless. We should love our athletes nonetheless, because it takes a lot to be out there. It takes a lot of grit, courage, sacrifices, and a lot of hard work to be out there. Now let's talk about PV Sindhu. No Olympics goes without talking about her. An absolute superstar of the game in badminton. She's a bit away from securing a medal. She recently won against a Japanese badminton player in in their home. So that just shows that she's a fearless athlete. Just out there and hungry to go and win that gold for India. I do believe I have really high hopes for PV Sindhu that she will get that gold for India. Now let's talk about the team sport. I think the women's hockey team has done a stellar job. They just edged out South Africa 4-3 thanks to a hat-trick by Vandana. She really stepped up. This is where the legends are made in these kind of moments. When the team needs them, these athletes step up and they take it into their own hands of getting the team through. Although it's not a full chance that they might go to the quarterfinals, but I do believe it does not cost you to believe into this team. But I do believe that they can go and secure a medal, and who knows after that, you can just dare to dream. But I don't like to talk about disappointments or what could have happened, what did not happen. All the athletes who are there, who have been part of this journey, real thank you to all you guys, for coming together in such a difficult time, amongst this pandemic and amongst a lot of things which are happening here and there, to have gone through so much physical fatigue and mental fatigue, and to have come here into the highest peril of sports and performed at such a good level. Really thankful to all of you all. And yes, just keep doing it. We'll keep cheering for you, and you all are legends nonetheless. one of the most important things which is going about is about the mental health of athletes. Now let me just tell you guys one thing. Athletes are not our showrunners or something like that. They are not, there at like a buttons press and they are going to be out there for you. They are human beings like us too. They have a sense of physical fatigue and a mental fatigue going into these kind of huge tournaments. So if they take a decision to pull out of a tournament because they are not feeling well, be it mentally or physically, if you don't agree with it, or if you don't, if you can't support it, just don't like ridicule them and say that, oh, they're not that tough. Trust me, they are tougher than most of us. What it takes for an athlete to get at that level is sacrifices at a very early stage. They have to leave their house at the age of 10, 11 to go to big facilities. They go through hardships. Like, sometimes it's a financial problem, sometimes it's a mental problem. They go through struggles every single day just to be out there. So please guys, please, at the end of the day, support your athletes, irrespective of what happens. They're mentally very, very tough, and trust me, the biggest mental toughness is to come out and say that, hey, I'm not feeling well, let me get it off it, knowing that there could be, repercussions of it. That is where the mental toughness is. You cannot say that these athletes are not mentally tough, saying that, oh, they're feeling fatigued and stuff like that, and it's like excuses. It's not excuses. It could happen to anybody. Just for a small example, if you have a muscle pull, you can't walk, you can't, do the normal things which you're supposed to do. But if your mind is drained, and if whatever has happened to your mind, and if you decide to pull out of it, it is just this, if not the same, it is somewhere on the same lines that you cannot go forward. Sometimes it happens. And if it can happen to the athletes, it can even happen. If it can happen to normal people, it can even happen to the athletes. They're just as normal as we are. They also have emotions. They also have so much going into such a huge tournament. So guys, just support them, be there for them. And at the end of the day, if you disagree, please do not abuse. Please do not abuse, and support them regardless of whatever there is. It takes a huge kind of grit to be out there. So nonetheless, thank you guys for watching this video, and just a little bit of a message at the end, which I just wanted to convey because of whatever has been happening through the developments of this week. And yes, be sure to like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next video.